endless stone. The room feels empty without Ciel here. It's past 7 in the morning. My body still feels tired after everything that happened last night. Oh, you mean let's go over it. Let's see. There was missionary, cowgirl, doggy style butt stuff. I mean, yeah, you had a pretty eventful night, I suppose. Monday. Normally it'd be time for me to go to school, but Ciel firmly told me not to leave this room. It's better if I don't go anywhere until Ciel returns. I swear she had more CGs than Arcueid did. Like, I would be... I mean, okay, I guess Arcueid also had that one in the alley, but... I don't know. Having to tell Aki I won't be coming back for a while. I don't think she wants to even talk to you right now. After what you did to Kohaku-san and to Kohaku-san. It can't be forgiven, but the fact that I have to apologize to her... It's painful to leave those two things aside, but right now I think dealing with Roa takes priority. I pull the sheets over my head. Resisting the tightness I feel in my chest, I fall asleep once more. Oh? Has your goal changed? No, the goal itself has not changed. I aim for eternity. I aim for eternity. I tried to seek out eternity for no reason. That was really a pure, undefiled will. Changed. I've changed. My goal. The goal of attaining eternity has been degraded to a means to an end. How ugly is this? I understand so myself, yet I cannot change my heart. That woman. Because of that woman. Because of that woman, I became impure. But what should I do? The human species doesn't have the power to live for 1,000 years. Mentally and physically, a human vessel cannot resist the urge. Cannot resist the wearing down of time. Even if you gain an immortal body as a vampire, you cannot stop the aging of the mind. You can stop the aging, but that's only a halt. There's no meaning to a mind which is stopped. I have to exist with the purity of my essence preserved. Unless I can be like that, I won't reach that woman. As expected, I'll use the method of reincarnation. I can't be bothered to do that Roa voice, because I literally was just like lightheaded for like 24 hours after that. Restarting from birth, being myself, and dying once more. In this cycle, I can exist with preserving the purity of myself. What I regret is that I've lost my original purity. I, like those other pitiful wretches, am wishing to continue existing as myself as it is right now. It was the first time I knew hate, because everything was a downfall which would never have occurred if that woman did not exist. That woman? I remember a strong will and wake up. That woman? Throb. Arcueid? Ouch. Yeah, I don't think the vampire warding is working, Ciel. Throb. This woman I know? Throb. Is this headache? It isn't natural. I hold my head with both hands. It hurts. I've never felt pain like this before. My head feels like it's being hit with a hammer. Stop. If this keeps up, I'll split apart. My head will shatter apart. My body convulses. It hurts. Won't it ever stop? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Link. It hurts so much that I smashed my head against the table. I don't think that's gonna help. A shattering sound. The glass table breaks into pieces. Blood flows from my forehead. But it doesn't hurt one bit. More than that, this headache that comes for no reason is far more unbearable. I can't even pass out. How many seconds? How many minutes? How many hours will this pain last? It hurts. Try to do something about it. I stab my hand with my knife. Why? It's no good. It doesn't hurt at all. Ciel Senpai hasn't come back yet. I look at the clock and it isn't even noon. It hasn't even been an hour since I woke up. There's another 20 hours until tomorrow morning. Just knowing that almost makes me go insane. We're not doing so good. I do know, because I scrolled a little bit too far when I was checking the guide. So I do know that Arcueid pops up again. I will admit that. So I won't be surprised when she pops up, whenever she does. Throb, throb, throb. I don't even know how long I withstood this pain. I passed my limit long ago. With all this pain, I'll die long before Ciel comes back. Yeah. I'm in this room, this headache will stay. Outside. I have to go outside or I'll go insane. I can't. Ciel told me not to leave this room. But if I stay here, I'll die before Roa takes over me. I'm saying, I can't. My legs head towards the door. For no reason. I really wanted to see the golden moon. The lines won't disappear. The wavering in my vision worsens. The night city is shrouded in a white fog as if it was a city that died thousands of years ago. There's no sign of anyone else. A cocoon that's like a spider's web is everywhere on every building. It's terribly quiet, like a dead city at the bottom of a vast ocean. In that illusion, I still walk. Overhead, the large golden moon shines radiantly. Is it the mercy of the moon? My headache has disappeared, and my head is in a haze, or in a daze. Under the moon, as if under a spell, I continue walking. Night hangs over the park. In the middle of my hazy vision, there's one figure that looks clear. For some reason, it seems like the other me wanted this. The moonlight is strong. Under the light, as bright as the sun, there, Arcueid stands dressed in white. It's been a while. Isn't it a wonderful moon tonight, Shiki? Arcueid, didn't you go back? No, I haven't fulfilled my objective yet. Can't go back before then, can I? Effortlessly, Arcueid looks at me with crimson eyes. Tss. My breathing stops in my throat. An unnatural pressure. Nothing like when I confronted senpai. This is the pressure that I feel being confronted as her enemy. I can't breathe. My throat doesn't move. If I do such a strenuous movement, she would tear it out at that moment. Stupid Shiki. This wouldn't have happened if you didn't side with that woman. To be fair, you're not wrong. Arcueid shows just a brief moment of pity. Then her eyes light up with pure delight like a happy child.
So how is it, Shiki? How does it feel to have Roa inside you?
The white vampire princess speaks with indescribable enmity in her voice. Feeling the danger that sends chills up my spine, I clearly realize the situation. Standing before me is Arcueid, who's trying to kill me. Our distance is about 7 meters. Damn it. With an opponent like this, you can't even feel safe with 100 meters. But she's only 7 meters away. What kind of nonsense are you saying? Confirmed the knife is in my pocket and play dumb.
It's useless, you know. In the first place, Roa was made into a dead apostle by me. It's very easy for me to tell where the person is who stole my power.
I see. Come to think of it, Ciel said it before. Is she really considered the strongest? Even above, like, the sorcerer level magi? To be fair, she's probably not at 100%, but definitely not as weak as she was after he killed her, so yeah, we're probably fucked. Come to think of it, Ciel said it before, that Roa became a vampire because he had his blood sucked by Arcueid. I don't know why.
I don't know why. There have been 17 reincarnations before this. This is the first time this has happened.
She doesn't even move one bit. There's no reason for her to come closer. Because this is well within her range. Crimson eyes. Being stared at by them. My headache returns again. Throb. Throb. Inside my head. Wait, is 30% what she was at before Shiki killed her? Because... yeah, because, like, yeah. Because of the power Roa has from her, plus the power she's using to suppress her, like, vampire instincts to suck blood. Yeah, that makes sense. Inside my head, the vampire called Roa is wanting to emerge.
Certainly, I can sense Roa. Back then, Roa must have transmitted himself to you. I really don't understand why, though.
It hurts. Every time Arcueid says his name, the memories of this guy rage in my brain. Throb. 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 Where was it? This is the first time we've gotten this CG in full color, right? Every other time it was black and white. Even in Arcueid's route, wasn't it? I could swear this is the first time I'm seeing this in color. Deep in the mountains, an old castle. The figure of a solitary girl bound there. Only that is burned into this man's soul, which has already become only a memory. I don't understand. Even though she was a true ancestor, she wasn't even told the meaning of her own existence. It was only used as a tool to hunt fallen true ancestors. She herself does not receive any wounds whatsoever. The girl painted only in the crimson blood of her enemies. Not knowing words, the woman was just looking up at the moon as if she was some sort of an idiot. Fair enough. Overhead, the huge golden moon. In that withering courtyard, only her figure was distinct. He felt her figure was beautiful. For the first time since he was born. Probably, no, definitely the only time in his life. Michael Roa Valdemjong fell in love with that white woman. This is the first time, not an impulse, but truly Roa's heart. The only remaining emotion. Roa's personality had long died, but it continues to exist without disappearing. An eternal memory. I see. That's why he hated Arcueid so much. He hated her because he loved her. Okay? A woman who stole his purity. Just an instant. He only saw her for an instant, but his heart was stolen. That hated true ancestor that caused his purity to fall. That existence. He hated everything about that white vampire princess. What a mistake. What a mistake it was. Roa hated her so much that he reincarnated so many times, and always waited for Arcueid to come pursue him each time. For that, he did anything. He deceived Arcueid, fooling her when she didn't even know she was a vampire, and let her suck his blood. Becoming a dead apostle of Arcueid, he used her power to destroy the remaining true ancestors and waited for her. Wait. She's that. I know the powers of the dead apostles scale up with like how powerful their true ancestor that sucked her blood was, but she is strong enough to make her dead apostle stronger than other true ancestors. That's pretty insane, right? Like, the fact that her power, that the fact that she's strong enough to make her people she turns stronger than other like pure vamp, like that's pretty crazy. Why did he not understand? The hate that caused him to reincarnate and wait for Arcueid. That isn't hatred. The man called Roa was so pure, he didn't even understand his own emotions. To think about someone else so much it makes you go almost crazy. That feeling is very similar to hatred, but merely a single word. If this man called Roa could have been told his feeling was love, he wouldn't have made this mistake. Yeah, no, I know. I understand that. I'm just saying that because she was so powerful originally, because obviously, yeah, for story's sake, she's cut down to like 5%. But the fact that her she originally was so strong that her, yeah, you know what I mean. I think, hopefully. Like the fact that Roa could fight true ancestors other than Arcueid is a bit absurd. Told his feeling was love, he wouldn't have made this mistake. For just an instant. Also, I was scrolling YouTube and came across a recommended video of Fate UBW 2011, sorry, about the English dub and how it had that messed up version of the chant that you mentioned a while back. And I think we had a miscommunicate. Like, I meant, because I said the Unlimited Blade Works chant was better in English. I meant Archer's English in the Japanese version, not the like English dub. Like, I saw that, and I saw that it was the dub, and I thought it was like, oh, we had a communication breakdown there. Yeah, I know it's a random thing, but I just saw that video on YouTube and I was like, oh, that's why he thought I meant, oh. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I know it was like months ago, but I just wanted to clear that up. I don't know. But yeah, I should meant Archer's English, not, or Japanese Archer's English, not that, yeah. Oh. yeah, Archer's forehead was bleeding. So that was probably when he was facing off against Berserker then, right? Yeah. Yeah. For just an instant. No, for a long time. I still want to watch Dean's Day Night just for that fight and Saber vs. Ryder. Like, I know they're probably the animations are probably not that great, but I just want to see it animated, even if it's not like incredible or anything. I saw the dream of the instigator of it all, the man who reincarnated to stay in the present.
You're pretty composed. You're in front of me and not even running away. Or did you already give up, Shiki?
Give up? What am I going to give up about? I won't lose to Roa. Tomorrow for sure. Ciel will return. So until then, I can't let myself be killed by Arcueid.
I didn't think you could still bluff around. I really thought over half of you was taken over by Roa already. See, that's how it is.
Her voice sounds happy. I don't know what's so enjoyable, but it seems she still does have those kinds of human feelings. Then, if I can do something, maybe there'll be a chance to run away.
I don't know what you think you understood, but I'll settle the thing with Roa myself.
Sorry. I don't know what you think you understood, but I'll settle the thing with Roa myself. I won't lose to Roa. If you say you want to kill Roa, then I'll kill her myself for you. So you can just...
I won't listen if you tell me to go back. You intend to get the help of the church, right? I refuse to let them steal away Roa. Shiki, I want to eliminate Roa so I can get back my power. So you know, if I don't do it myself, it'd be meaningless.
Then, no matter what, you're going to kill me, Arcueid?
But Shiki, the Roa inside of you is very weak. He probably can't take away a person's will unless he's born into their body. He somehow managed to transmit himself to you, but that was all he could do. He's only able to live as your dark side.
Eh? Does that mean that Roa's will is almost nothing in me? Arcueid, that means...
Yes. There's no need for me to kill you if that's the case. I'm fine just having the power Roa stole from me, working under me.
Oh.
I mean...
She's saying there's no need for me to be killed? So why did she come to see me? Why does she look at me with those serious eyes? I don't understand. What are you trying to say, Arcueid?
I'm telling you to become my servant.
Well, she doesn't seem like she's joking. Well, it's, this or be killed. When Arcueid and the Senpai were fighting, she said it was just a joke. What? That wasn't a joke?
No. I like you. So is it natural for me to want you by my side rather than to kill you?
I mean, yeah. I guess. Snap. With that line, my headache pounds more than it ever has before. Roa. The guy inside my head rages against her words. Like, why do you like this little shit instead of me, huh? I don't know if that comes from delight or from deep jealousy.
If you're willing to become my servant, I'll stop Roa from consuming you. I don't think you need to think about it, seeing how Roa will consume you like this.
You say it so simply, but how do you intend to stop this Roa inside me?
Huh? The only one who can stop Roa is you, Shiki. But that method would mean your death. My method is simply strengthening.
Oh, so you're gonna make Shiki directly your dead apostle servant? I assume?
As long as your will is stronger than Roa's, then it doesn't matter how much he rages in you, right?
Something bursts in my head again. Roa keeps raging. Don't let her fool you, he rages. This woman wants to make you her puppet. take a deep breath. I won't believe Roa's words, but even I can understand. The Arcueid now is slightly different from the one I knew. Certainly what she says might possibly stop Roa, but a heart strong enough to resist these headaches means a heart that's so strong that I won't feel anything. I take off my glasses. I take the knife out of my pocket. Take the blade out and hold it at eye level.
Shiki,
I refuse. Sorry, but it won't be yours to possess. Because Ciel is shown to come back.
I see. Then I guess it'll just have to be by force.
A hard footstep cracks through the air.
You killed me once, so I was touched to pay you back. You fair.
Her white figure rushes forth with a gust of wind. In that instant, the fight begins. Clang. Her claws meet my knife. Under the golden moon, even if she's my enemy, her figure is still beautiful. Clang. We repel each other again. To be honest, I can't even see her movements. You know, good thing she didn't want to kill him when his body was still human. he can somewhat keep up now. Clang. We repel each other once more. Arcueid isn't serious at all. But still, it should be easy for her to rip off my arms and legs. Clang. We repel each other again. My body moves without thinking. My arms and legs, this body which is the intention of not dying, fends off Arcueid's claws by itself. Tch. My lips curl in irony. I don't want to admit it, but it seems my body has become beyond that of a human's. In the dead of night, it seems Tono Shiki has become like Shiki, probably able to easily jump off the 3rd floor of a building and be just fine. Clang. But this is it. From the very start, I knew I couldn't win against Arcueid. First of all, can't see any lines on her. I have no way of hurting her. Wait, isn't it morning? So once the sun comes up, you'll be able to see, right? But you also, I'd rather you didn't kill Arcueid. I have no way of hurting her. Arcueid said it once, that during nighttime, there's nothing which can cause her death. Clang. She hits my knife. With just a swing of her arm, I fly through the air. I managed to land on the ground and ready my knife. No matter how much I look, I can't see any lines on her. Damn it. What nonsense you are. Yes, I'm so right. In the deep night without the mercy of the sun, facing the Princess of the Moon is too reckless. My throat is burning. My heart feels like it'll explode. I realize that since I saw her tonight, I was under the pressure for crimson eyes, that I haven't been able to breathe well.
Have you realized it yet?
She isn't even out of breath. Even though I'm gasping for air and my heart feels like it will stop, she's completely relaxed.
Jeez, you really are stubborn. If you had that much strength, you should have went ahead and killed Roa.
I mean, we tried. We really did try, but you killed the other body before we could, which sent him into us. Or is this Shiki talking to her? What are you saying? Okay, no, yeah, I was right. Gasping for air, I managed to suck in air. Kill Roa? That means to kill myself, right? Well, to fight and kill myself rather than running away. Man, to get a strong heart, but...
You don't seem to understand. Shiki, your eyes do not kill the body, but the meaning existence itself. The death of things, those points, are not something that kills the body. Doesn't mean you're killing their life. The kind of power is very common in this world. Shiki, unique eyes. They kill the meaning of things. What is destroyed is the existence. The extinguishing of life is only a side effect that comes afterwards. With your power, it's possible to kill the soul without harming the body. Usually a body without a soul will cease to live, so it's like suicide. But that's different for you right now, right? Because you have two souls in one body. Well, it's always the case that the weaker one loses. You do seem to be about even right now with Roa. I suppose there's a high probability that you both will disappear.
Hey, wait. What are you...
No, I won't wait.
Good. Just sucker punch us? I hear a sound from behind my head. Her body pushes up against my shoulders. I'm down. In an instant, without me knowing what's going on, Arcueid has pinned me down. Hey, Arcueid. How's it hanging? Having a good time? No? Arcueid glares at me without speaking. Her body weight against my shoulders. She stops as if hesitating over what to do with me. I gasp. But it might have been just her silence. This close. Now that we're so close, I may be able to see it. I stare at her body. The core of my brain screams in protest. Completely unlike the pain of my headache before. As if it really were tearing itself apart. But it's no good. I can't read the death from an existence like Arcueid. Daytime might be different, but at night she's close to being a perfect life form that doesn't even carry the concept of death. That's impressive. What do you intend to do with Roa, Arcueid? You said you wouldn't kill me, but as long as I live, Roa will still be alive.
I don't care about a diluted Roa. Yes, that's why I could have let you go, Shiki.
Oh, you don't have to hold back. Go ahead and let me go. Don't worry about me and go home. Back to your daddy. Whoa!
But you know, isn't it natural for me to take back my own power? And more than anything else, I do like you.
Squeeze. The body weight on my shoulders becomes even heavier.
More than killing you and destroying Roa, I want to take you in.
So I won't kill you, her red eyes seem to say. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it, but it seems I really like you. That's why I'll save you. I won't suck your blood and I won't do anything you won't like.
So please listen to what I tell you, her red eyes say. Those are without a doubt her true feelings. Now, I saw it earlier, and I'm kind of surprised, but obeying Arcueid is the right choice here, which is interesting. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, I misread that. Oh, good end is obey, and true end is don't obey. Okay, I didn't read that before. Okay, so this is just where the ending comes into play. Okay, let me make sure. Okay. What do you think? Good end or true end first? Yeah, I just read it off the guide. Wait, which one first? You think? Should I do true end then good end, or good end then true end? Probably good end then true end, right? True. Yeah, I guess yeah, I'll do that. True end. Don't obey Arcueid. But I can't listen. She might be not on guard right now as the perfection is fading from her body.
Shiki, what do you hate me?
Her eyes look straight at me. I look at her face while being pinned down. Sincerely. So strongly it might burn my brain. I don't hate you, Arcueid.
Really?
She sounds very happy. My forehead is burning. As my brain throbs horribly, I definitely... No! Shiki, no. Just... no. See just one line of death. But I have to refuse. The one I love is Ciel, not you, Arcueid. Her eyes brim over with anger. But before then, I sliced through the line on her neck. So both true endings are gonna be trash, huh? Both true ends are just absolute garbage, huh? Fresh blood spilling from her neck. Arcueid collapses. Slipping out from underneath her, I get away. I'm out of breath. I'm not hurt, but I can't run in this state. It's Arcueid. She should be able to heal such a wound and will come attack me again. Arcueid? He did not do that thinking she'd still be okay, right? There's no way. She literally told you she can't heal She doesn't even move. Blood flowing over the ground. Her white body is covered in vermilion. No way. Did I kill her? Arcueid. Stopping my legs, I tried to flee. I tried to rush towards her body, but gasp. One arm. One of her arms on her collapsed figure, like a spider's leg, stands up on the ground. In that instant, the whole world freezes over. I will pant. From her neck spills her blood and her breath. Her arm tenses. Kill you. The vermilion blood continues to overflow. Her body lifts slowly from the ground. I will. Heavy, rapid breathing turns into laughter. Her white body stained in blood. She raises her face. I can see her eyes gleaming between her golden hair. Her eyes are pitch black, and in them glows a fierce, fiery red. I will kill you. Yeah, true, he didn't do it. Arcueid? Her eyes are looking at nothing. She tries to lift herself up with one hand, but every time she collapses back down to the ground. She slips on her own pool of blood, and each time, her body gets redder. Over and over. She tries to stand up, slips and falls. It seems as if she's enjoying that cycle of failure. Just wait. I can't move. Her voice, her figure, her will flows compulsorily into my head. My will is flowing, fusing, merging. The whole world spins around me. In the middle of it all, her image dominates. That's right. I've never felt... Oh, is this her? Yeah, I think it's her. I've never felt such shame before. I've never been so disgraced. That's why it's funny. I can't even imagine how much pleasure I'll get when I take this out of anger on you, Shiki. Destroy. 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 Slowly. Completely. Gently beyond comparison. Cruelly to the point of numbness. I'll violate your life. That's right. The instant I tear off your limbs, rip open your chest and pull out your intestines, biting into your neck as you ask for mercy, chewing through your eyes and spreading your brains on the ground like butter. I'd rather you didn't.
Just wait. I'll kill you soon.
Smiling, laughing insanely, Arcueid wallows in a sea of her own blood. I can't move. This isn't good. Even Roa can't move. If I stay here, I really will be killed. I have to escape. It doesn't matter where. If I don't get away from here quickly, I'll get killed. Ah. But my legs won't move. Maybe they know that no matter where I run, she'll kill me.
Tono-kun, what are you doing? This way.
That voice frees me from fear's grip. Senpai?
Just hurry up. Before she recovers, hurry.
Ah. Ignoring my bewilderment, she grabs my arm and starts to run. Hey, Senpai, why?
It doesn't matter. I'm the one who wants to ask. Tono-kun, you unfaithful cheater. After I told you not to leave your room, why'd you go meet Arcueid?
Well, we didn't intend to. No, this isn't the time to be calling me an unfaithful cheater. Senpai, that's not it. I'm sorry for leaving the room, but I couldn't resist it, so I went outside and Arcueid was there.
Jeez, I hear you. Tono-kun. Jeez, I'll hear your excuses later. Now we have to hurry.
Ciel keeps running. This direction. It seems like she's heading for the school. After running here, Ciel finally stops. Senpai, what the hell is going on? I understand why we got away from Arcueid, but why did we come to the school?
Here, nothing else will get destroyed. Please go into the school building ahead of me.
Why?
Arcueid is coming. Please escape, Tono-kun.
Arcueid's coming. Is she going to chase us this far?
I don't think that'll happen. Certainly she's...
I don't think that'll happen. Certainly she's pretty screwed up that time, but, please listen without getting angry. Yeah, she really is a good person. I overdid it earlier and she got pissed. But if she recovers and calms down, I don't think she'll calm down.
Tono-kun, it's useless. In the first place, Ro, who's her enemy, is inside of you. And in addition, you wounded her that much. Right now, she's turned into a bloodthirsty vampire. She probably won't turn back to the Arcueid you know until she kills you.
What?
Tono-kun, she'll be done healing soon, I imagine.
She mutters and grabs my arm.
Might have a bit of a chance inside the school building. In any case, to protect you, I have to settle it with her once and for all. Ciel? When she's active, her subordinate Roa also gets active. To suppress Roa, we must let her sleep or fend her off. Yeah.
Got that vampire horniness, I guess. Horny for vampires, not... I mean, I guess both right now, but yeah.
So defeating her here is killing two birds with one stone.
Let's go, she says as she pulls me to the school building. Oh boy. At night, the hallway is illuminated only by the moonlight. I think back to the events of last night. It seems I have no good memories whatsoever from my school at night.
Please go up to the second floor, Tono-kun. Fighting her is my duty.
No. This is my responsibility, so you go up to the second floor, senpai. I'll settle this.
Tono-kun, I'll get mad.
Ciel glares at me. But she seems to be getting more timid than angry. Senpai?
Tono-kun, you know about my body, right? No matter what happens, I won't die. But a trivial wound could be fatal for you. Certainly you might be able to defeat Arcueid using your eyes. But before that, she would just shred you apart. Tono-kun, Didn't you even say it yourself that you'll make me happy? So I beg of you, please don't die here. But, Senpai, by yourself you can't... Don't belittle me, please. I've already exterminated scores of vampires before. When it comes to defeating vampires, there's no one better than me.
I mean, yeah, if she uses Roa's power that's still in her, she should be able to do something against a very weakened Arcueid, I would think. Especially since she's even more weakened now. At least I would hope. She strikes a confident, gutsy pose. But I see the tips of her fingers shaking. She's scared. Even for her, who's exterminated numerous vampires. No, because she knows Arcueid isn't a normal opponent. No, Senpai. Even still, I don't want to leave Ciel by herself and run away. Before I can voice that thought, she presses a finger to my lips and stops me.
Tono-kun, you shouldn't say that. Please, listen to my selfishness. For once I want to protect you out of my own will. If I don't do that, I'll never be able to face you with a smile from my heart.
She says that with tears brimming in her eyes.
Tono-kun. Tono-kun, I came back this early because it was no good. There's no way to help you at the church. The only thing there was were ways to try to use Roa to their advantage. And there wasn't anything that could help you as host.
I see. Oh well, it can't be helped. It's not something for you to worry, for you to cry about, Ciel Senpai.
No! If only I was better. I could have found something more, but I couldn't. That's why the only thing I can do now is to slow Roa's advance.
It hurts.
Alright, it hurts. Even though I know the pain you're going through, I'm only selfishly thinking that I want you to be by my side as long as possible.
I don't want to see her cry. I embrace her so I won't be able to see it.
Tono-kun.
It's okay. I want to be with you as much as I can too. No matter how much it hurts, I'll fight Roa until the very end. You weren't being selfish. I'm the one being selfish.
But that...
Don't get me wrong. I don't intend to lose to Roa. Before, Arcueid said something weird. So maybe, there just might be a way left. Ciel, I won't lose, but my chances of stopping Arcueid are slim. That's why I leave it to you. You're unbeatable against vampires, right?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Ciel's arm around my back tightens. As we hold each other, I try to put my lips onto hers. Then Ciel hops back like a rabbit.
We can't kiss. If we do such a thing, I'll be too happy and wouldn't be able to concentrate. So let's just keep it as a hug for now.
Yeah. Then I'll go away. But if you get in trouble, just call out for me. I'll come right away. You couldn't do that before, could you? Ciel nods silently. I put my trust in her and turn around.
Please wait.
Did you forget something?
Yes. Tomorrow, let's go play. The three of us with Inui-kun. We'll make up for that one time.
She says so with a fleeting smile. I'm glad that our promise meant so much to her. Yeah, then it's a promise. I stick out my hand.
Yes,
Please keep it this time. Well, we tried to last time, but we just collapsed, you know? Ciel's hand touches mine. After a vigorous shake, she pulls back.
Now, please stay away. Your recovery seems to have completed just now.
Yeah. Nodding, I really turned my back to Ciel this time. It's quiet. Couldn't Arcueid just jump up to the second floor window? I walk up to the second floor while holding my knife and take a deep breath. I believe in Ciel. If she says she'll protect me, she'll definitely do so. Idiot. But I feel the same way too. Just as she told me that she'll protect me. I want to protect her too. That's why I'm going to go back there right away. Even Arcueid should have an opening when she's fighting Ciel. Hopefully. In that instance, I'll give everything I have. I'll deal with you later. Okay, Roa? I speak to myself as I look up at the moon. After I fend off Arcueid, I have to walk a tightrope with a very low chance of succeeding. Yeah. There's no guarantee I'll survive. And in the first place, I don't even know if this method will work. But there's nothing else to do. If you have that power. Someone told me before that there's a meaning behind having such a power. And a time will come when I'll need that power. It's about your life. Yeah, that's right. This is probably my duty, Sensei. I'm prepared. Killing Arcueid's your duty, huh? I just have to figure out how to get Arcueid. The building shakes. I guess she barreled into a wall at like 200 kilometers an hour, I guess, you know? A large crash. An impact like a dump truck slamming into the building at full speed. No way. The building is still shaking. It hasn't even been a minute since Ciel said Arcueid was done healing. From the park to here. Such a distance. She came in just that amount of time? That's different. That severity is entirely different from the Arcueid I know. Senpai! Who cares about taking her opening right now? Without thinking, I run with all my might. It's a nightmare. Ciel and Arcueid are in the hallway. In reality, that's all there is. That's all, but my legs freeze. This air. The air isn't normal. Everything is difficult to breathe as this whole place is filled with Arcueid's vampiric will. Like I'm inside some living thing. In the middle of it all, the fight between Ciel and Arcueid ended really easily. So one-sided. Senpai? It's far. Across a seemingly infinite span, Ciel is almost killed by Arcueid. Ciel's almost dead, and she doesn't seem to see anything but Arcueid. Arcueid's arm reaches for Ciel's chest. With a sickening sound, she tries to rip out Ciel's heart. That's too much. Even if she says she won't die, pulling out her heart while she's still alive is too much. Stop! Arcueid turns around. She looks like she's staring at an insect. Just that causes me to forget that I'm alive.
Oh, you're here too? Wait there. I'll be finished soon.
Saying that, Arcueid destroys Ciel. She snaps Ciel's neck as she repeatedly tears her body apart with her other arm. Oh. Well, that's not pleasant.
Pretty stubborn, huh? I guess you won't die unless Roa's killed Ciel.
Slash. Splat. A cycle like she said she experienced at the church. A cycle of reviving and dying.
If I'd taken Roa, you have to continue living until I die. In order for you to die, you'd have to kill Roa with the holy sword of reincarnation criticism prepared by the church.
That's a mouthful.
The holy sword of reincarnation criticism. So, what?
Ciel painfully responds, half conscious.
Is that alright with you? Roa's death means your death. If you destroy Roa, your body would return to a normally born human body. That's what I wish for. I see. How pitiful. Your wish won't be granted. take Roa back this time for sure. By slicing apart that lump of flesh over there hundreds of times.
Damn. Women after being rejected are scary. Ciel's body convulses. Arcueid rips out Ciel's heart. Even still, Ciel revives and coughs up blood. Something snaps. My headache rages. I feel sick. You shut the hell up. I slam my head into the wall. Look, this isn't the time to pay attention to him. I can't let her lay even one more finger on Ciel. Look, give your brain a strain that can burst your blood vessels and look! 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 Look? Please look. Look at the death that would kill that vampire. Why? I almost go crazy. The death of animals. The death of plants. I can even see the death of the air before me. But Arcueid is nothing which can cause death on her. Before, someone told me that true ancestors are a perfect life just by being in this natural world. They're an extension of nature, so they can draw as much power from the source called Earth. That's why they won't die. They have no limits. Oh, so that means they're only perfect in this natural world. Look for it. It has to exist. If I can see the death of everything, the point has to exist somewhere. I was mistaken. There are no causes of death on Arcueid. In that case, first I have to take that which makes it so. I found it. It's far away, but I can't allow any more of this. Arcueid! Her hand stops. Follow me. I'll kill you out there. Saying that, he's confident. I jump out the window onto the school grounds. In the center of the ground. It's far. Can I make it? Arcueid pursues me with light footsteps. It's far. It's far, but I'll strike first this time. Ha! I reach the middle of the school ground. Arcueid comes straight at me. Before that, I take my knife and stab the large point at my feet, the death of the very world around me. A distortion. With this, it's over. Everything around here, I killed the nature that Arcueid draws all of her power from. So doesn't that mean all the trees and grass and everything around us, alright, in this area is gonna die too? Did he just kill all the plant life in this general area?
You've thought well, Shiki.
Arcueid comes towards me. Her body is filled with death now. Alright, I can do it. I can kill Arcueid like this, but before I confirm my victory... Blood pours from my mouth.
Eh?
Probably because her movements were so fast. I just couldn't believe it. I didn't feel pain or shock or anything. The slicing sound finally reaches my ears. The sound of blood pouring forth. Looking down, Arcueid's claws pierced through my chest before I even realized it. Ah! I feel faint. Everything starts to fade away quickly. Her arm is thrust through my chest, impaling me. That's a fatal wound for a normal human being. Huh. But I won't die just yet. With the way I am now, I'll still be able to live for a bit longer. From my ankles, the pitch black shadow of death starts to creep upwards. I don't care. I forcefully swallow the blood pouring from my mouth and I slice the line on her chest with one hand. Arcueid's voice. I can barely hear it. My head is fading. Is it the pain from Arcueid piercing my chest? Or is my brain about to burn out from being strained to the limit? Well, whichever it is, doesn't change the fact that my death is coming. I start to feel faint. But before that, with this knife, I have to cut her line. Disappear, you vampire!
Don't fool around. I won't die with such a thing.
Her hands grab my head. But faster than Arcueid's hands trying to squeeze my head, I slice my knife down to her thigh. Just go away! I'll take Roa with me. Without your help, I'll kill him. So disappear. I don't want to fight you.
But he's saying, you're the one who refused me.
Yeah? Her grip increases. The sound of my skull fracturing.
I'll kill Roa right here. I told you I won't go back unless I do so.
You stupid woman. My knife swings again. With a slice, I cut off her arm. Her white arm falls to the ground. Arcueid staggers back. As soon as I see that, I crumble to the ground. Like a puppet with its strings cut, I collapse on my rear end. I just realized the reason why he wanted to kill Arcueid so much near the beginning is because Roa's will, like, going between the other Shiki and him. Not true? Okay. Also, hey, hang on a minute, she still has both arms.
Shiki.
I hear Arcueid's somewhat hesitating voice. I can't speak well. If I move my throat, the only thing that pours forth is red blood.
Shiki.
Fading. The pressure and killing aura Arcueid was exerting is fading away. Is it because of her wounds? Or is it because the wounds she gave me were so terrible? She's returning to the Arcueid that I once knew. Thank God. I don't know what's so good, but
hang in there, Shiki. If you become mine, that wound will be nothing.
She reaches out to me. With a hazy mind, I lift my hand and stop her.
Why? Shiki, you'll die like this, you know? Look, I'll forgive you for earlier, and I won't worry about Ciel either. I don't want you to die, Shiki. So, please become mine, Shiki.
Back and forth. Even though I can barely breathe, I shake my head no.
I don't understand. If you die, Roa will just reincarnate. Even you hate Roa, right? If you die like this, he'll just take over your body.
Oh yeah. Certainly, I can't let that happen. But if I just follow Arcueid, I think the same thing will happen. Even if Arcueid sucks my blood, like what happened to Roa, and I gain the willpower so I won't lose to Roa, in the end, Roa will not disappear by his own will unless Arcueid turns to acknowledge him. No. I can't do what you say.
Why? Do you really hate me that much, Shiki?
Don't be crazy. Even as a lie, I can't say, please. I know how you feel, but please forgive him. Roa simply wanted for you to like him. For that, he reincarnated over and over, and was looking forward to your arrival each time. But he's a human. He's not an existence that can live for a long, long time like you do. Yes, for humans, immortality is too far away. Roa believed his method of reincarnation would let him exist forever. But even that had its limit. Because that method was the same as making descendants, which shared his same past and goals, but not creating another self for him. Roa's as good as gone now. He's just in existence, which is the same thing over and over because of his past. So I have to end it for him.
Shiki, you're already...
Sanity returns to Arcueid's eyes. The deep crimson of her eyes thins to red. Her golden hair flutters underneath the moon. There is the Arcueid that I liked. I look up at her as if staring at the moon. Sorry, Ciel. I can't help but think she's incredibly beautiful. Those red eyes, those resolute yet friendly eyes, her white slender curves, even the gashes she gave her on her chest that's welling up with blood. Okay, that's a bit weird. Everything about her, she really is. Arcueid really is beautiful. That's why it's so unfortunate. The vestiges of my chest tighten at the thought that it has to end like this. Damn it. If only Arcueid had returned to sanity just a bit faster, none of this would have had to happen.
See, Shiki? You're already one with Roa?
I don't know. Just, all of this was too much. Right now, as I speak, my memories are disappearing. Ciel says something like that. That if I tried too hard to see something that should not be seen, my blood vessels will burst and I would lose my mind.
Shiki, you idiot. Are you saying you'll let Ciel kill you?
Of course not. But I'm already like this thanks to you. I probably can't hold on for long. Arcueid looks down at herself. Her chest and a large slash wrought by my knife.
I don't believe it. Until now, I've never met someone who could wound me this much.
There's a faint glimmer of resentment and regret in her voice.
It really is too bad. It looks like I'm at my limit as well. I need to return to my castle quickly to heal this wound.
Right. So you should just hurry and get out of here. She doesn't answer. It probably wasn't even a brief pause. Just for that instant. It's probably that I wanted to treasure the last moment before we parted. Arcueid gives an amazed sigh.
You're such a mean guy. You say mean things until the very end. But you know what? I like that about you, Shiki.
Saying that, with a smile to the very end, her body disappears like fading mist. I see. We were the same after all. Thinking that aloud, I look up at the moon. In the end, it really was just a brief moment, but we both returned to the relationship we had when we first teamed up together. I really liked her. It had nothing to do with the Roa inside of me. Just, she attracted me. That's why partying like this after we were fighting only moments ago is too painful. Why did it turn out like this? Because you wanted to bone your senpai. Yeah, it's, fair enough, really. Our relationship. I don't think we made that many big mistakes. She was just too stubborn about not wanting to fight alongside Ciel. Or at least be nice to her anyway. The blood doesn't stop. I try to breathe, but blood just flows forth from my mouth like a pump. I'm almost gone. Arcueid should have taken it easy on me. I get such a big hole in my chest, even a half vampire like me can't be saved. Tss. Thump. It's not my heart. The beating of my heart has long since stopped. The only pulse remains in my head. I guess, yeah, who knows, maybe... I mean, Japanese curry doesn't use garlic, does it? So it should be fine. Yes, I know garlic probably doesn't actually work on vampires in Type Moon Universe, but whatever. It's probably because I strained myself too hard to get Arcueid back. Tono Shiki begins to fade and Ro becomes stronger. My body is almost completely dead. Cielos. I don't think... Is that stated somewhere? Because that's interesting. I mean, I imagine... Probably the manga, right? After I die, Roa will take over. Roa would probably find a way to heal himself. If that happens, I'd make the same mistake Ciel did. Sorry. That's all I can say. Thump. I really can't keep conscious. Before that, I look at myself. The point is on my scar. Of course it is. The point of my death, of Roa's death.
Tono-kun, you said it yourself. That you'd make me happy. So please don't die here.
That's why all I can do is apologize. Can't ask for forgiveness. Even though I wanted to do so much, it turns out that I won't be able to do anything for her. Then at least, in the very end, I should release her from her terrible fate. Taking a deep breath, I place my knife on my chest. The point is at the tip of my knife. All that's left is for me to push. Just that.
Stop.
I can hear a voice. Has to be hallucination.
Tono-kun!
A crying voice calls out from the school building. Looking up, I see a fully healed Ciel running towards me.
Stop it!
If I see her face, I'll lose my resolve. Probably I'll feel sorry and be unable to finish this. That's why before she comes, I strengthen the power in my hand. The knife slides silently into my body. With just that, the voice disappears. An old book. I thought I saw an illusion of it disappearing page by page into the darkness. With that, I was able to fall into the deep darkness I fell into years ago.
Tono-kun! Tono-kun!
I hear a voice.
Tono-kun, why?
See? Just as I thought. No.
No, I don't want this.
If I heard this crying voice.
Why? You said you wouldn't die.
I knew I'd regret it. Daylight Blue, an epilogue. Did she like blow the life back into us? Into like what's going on here? It was a hospital room that somehow seemed nostalgic. Ah, I let out a breath. I'm alive. My chest moves up and down as I breathe. A comfortable breeze blows in through the open window. The yellow curtains sway playfully in the wind. I guess he was able to kill the Roa part without... I guess when he stabbed himself, the Roa part instantly died. But then Ciel had enough time to heal him. The yellow curtains sway playfully in the wind. Fresh blue sky is enough to take my breath away. The air is warm, like a spring day. I'm alive. I look around as I speak to myself in amazement. There's no one else in the spacious room. I'm lying in bed with an IV in my right arm. There's a large bandage on my chest. What's this? Take out the IV and remove my bandage. I don't think you're supposed to take out your IV. I don't think your hospitals recommend that you do that. There's nothing under the bandage. All there is just my chest. Having a bandage there means there's a wound there, but there's not a trace of whatsoever of anything. I tilt my head to the side questioningly. Did I do something to get a wound on my chest? I think that's the first time we actually... Okay. I look over to the open door from the empty hallway. Some unknown child peers into the room. Before I can call out, the child walks away somewhere. What was that just now? Something. I feel like I forgot something. Tona, I'm coming in. The door gets knocked and Arahiko walks into the room. Yo, you're up? Good, good. We really couldn't talk much yesterday, but you seem a lot better now. What? He cheerfully walks over. To the side of the bed. Arahiko, what are you doing? Huh? What am I doing? I'm here to check up on you. You asked me that yesterday too. You must still be out of it. Check up? On who? I'm sure your head would space out after sleeping for 2 months. But don't keep asking me the same things you asked me yesterday. Okay, so we went into a coma. I assume. It's about your body, so didn't the doctor tell you about it? Saying that, Arahiko takes a seat in a nearby chair. Eh? I get even more confused and I hold my head. Oh, the doctor didn't say anything? You've been here for a long time, you know. Yeah, well, I kind of figured that out, but... The doctor did say he might not know what's going on. Well, I guess it can't be helped. I guess it's more friendly for me to tell you than having the doctor tell you. Crossing his arms and nodding to himself, Arahiko looks me in the eye. It was 2 months ago. You found a collapse on the ground at school. Ground. Why is it? Now that he mentions it, I feel like I know something. It seems the track and field club found you during morning practice. They come in around 5 o'clock in the morning, so they say you must have collapsed there during the night. But what's the truth? Even if you ask, I don't know. First of all, you say I was collapsed on the school grounds, but I never even go near there. Right. Well, anyway, you were found there collapsed. You weren't hurt or bleeding, so you were taken to the clinic because they thought it was your anemia. But you never woke up. So we called your house, and then you were brought to this hospital. You've been in a coma for about 2 months since then. Arahiko tells me an amazing story. A coma for 2 months. That's usually... Yeah, even the doctor seemed to have thrown in the towel. To be in a coma for even a week means you're a vegetable. So that episode of House where they brought a guy who was in a coma for 10 years back to being awake was a lie, huh? Damn. And then yesterday, you just woke up and said, Yo, Arahiko. I thought my heart would stop. He laughs heartily. Well, you were always the kind who could have died any moment anyway. So since I was thinking you'd like that forever, surprised me even more. Arahiko, I'm in that kind of situation and you're saying pretty mean things. It's fine because you healed. But it was quite the amazing time when you were a vegetable. Even though they said you had no hope of recovery, Akira-chan came and visited you every day. Senpai would come there at that time too, so it was really hard to be here. Arihiko gives a meaningful laugh. Yeah, our sister who likes us in a non-sisterly way, and our lover meeting would, yeah, that'd be a little, awkward. Wait a minute. Wait, Arihiko. What's that Akira-chan? Akira-chan's Akira-chan. It's your younger sister, and every time we see each other, our relationship gets closer and farther.
Akia, so she came to visit me. Hearing that, I remember about Akia.
Like Arihiko said, I must still be out of it. It's like I forgot about everything outside of this hospital room.
Well, I remember whenever he tells me about it, so it doesn't really matter. But I feel really light and feel like something strange. You met Akia?
Sorry, Arihiko. She's pretty uptight, right? She says some harsh things sometimes, but please overlook it. Pretty? Sometimes? Amazing, Tono. I never thought you were that great of a guy until now. Yeah, I guess we undersold it a little bit. Sitting in the chair with his arms still crossed, he laughs out loud. Arihiko is like he usually is. I'll be honest, I don't know what happened to me, but his infinite supply of cheerfulness does calm me down. Leaning back on the bed, I take a deep breath. Oh, it's about time for your examination. Then I'll see you later. I was gonna bring Senpai along, but she said she wouldn't come because she knew she was gonna see you at school.
Senpai?
Yeah, we've been taking turns seeing you. Well, yesterday you woke up and hugged her right away, and she kinda got angry and said she wouldn't come here anymore. She was angry, so you should think up an excuse or something. Probably angry that we tried to kill ourselves, but you know, yeah. Saying that, Arihiko leaves the room. Senpai? I can't quite remember. To me, there's only one person who I call Senpai. The person's name, face, and personality, I know them all. So why? Why do I feel like I shouldn't think deeply about this Senpai? Did she wipe his mind of all the vampire stuff? No, come on. Oh. I feel light. It's probably because I've been asleep for 2 months and my body doesn't move at all. I feel like something is missing. Come to think of it, there's one other thing that's strange. I remember seeing this hospital room before. But if my memory serves me correctly, that hospital room from 8 years ago has to have been long gone by now. That's okay, this is weird. The following day I returned to the mansion. Probably because I was asleep for so long. Feels like forever since I've been back at my own house. Before I go to the door to the mansion, I take a walk in the woods and come out to a strange place. I never knew it. I never knew there was a Japanese-style building like this here. I hear a commotion behind me. I whirl around and see some kid just standing there. What is happening? Did he get lost? He seems quite detached, almost like a ghost or something. It's just on his chest. That scar on his chest showing through his kimono is terribly... awkward! Oh boy.
Shiki-san, what are you doing?
Kohaku?
son?
I would think she wouldn't want anything to do with him.
Yes, I came to greet you. I was waiting for you by the doorway, but you headed towards the garden instead. I was a little surprised.
As usual, Kohaku-san has that cheerful smile. Well, I was just walking around. Oh no. I'm so confused, but at the same time I'm just like, why? Kohaku-san, do you know who that kid is?
Huh? A kid? What do you mean?
It seems like Kohaku-san didn't see that kid. No, if you didn't see him, that's fine. Shall we go back? Akia's probably waiting.
Yes, Akia-san didn't say anything, but she was pacing back and forth in the lobby all morning. I'm sure she's anxiously waiting for you, Shiki-san.
Oh. Then I should hurry up, or who knows how mad at me she'll get.
Ahem. Yes, let's hurry, Shiki-san.
Kohaku-san takes my hand and we run to the mansion. As we leave, I felt like someone called me and I looked back at the Japanese-style building. Is it an illusion? The kid just stares as we run towards the mansion as if he wanted to say something. Even if something does seem missing, the life of Tono Shiki returns to normal. I'm back at the mansion, Akia scolds me, Isui wakes me up in the morning, and after eating the breakfast Kohaku-san made me leave the mansion. There's something missing. Without being able to remember what it is, I get to school. Yo, morning. I'm just so confused. Okay. You can come back to school now? Arihiko greets me cheerfully. I heard you had to rehabilitate for a while. I see. For you to come back to school like this must be because of that. Arihiko gives a meaningful laugh. I understand. It's only a month until graduation. That means you can be together for only a bit longer. What do you mean? Together with who? With who? Of course you and... Arihiko cuts off. I hear quick footsteps. Underneath the bright, early spring sunshine. Breathing quickly, she appears before me.
Tono-kun, good morning. Great weather today, isn't it, Tono-kun?
She gives her usual smile. Senpai? I gasp. That's right. Why couldn't I remember about her until now?
Tono-kun? I say good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Senpai. I reply awkwardly. She seems a bit puzzled and tilts her head.
Jeez. You finally got out of the hospital, but you're not cheerful at all. I was so looking forward to seeing you again.
Looking forward to... Why can't I remember? Did something happen? I feel like something very important happened between the two of us, but I can't remember. All I can remember is that she's a third-year upperclassman who took a liking to me and Arihiko for some reason, and that we would spend lunchtime together. I can't remember. I can't remember anything else. It's like I forgot about everything else because it was so sad or difficult that I cut the unneeded memories away. Yeah, something like that.
Jeez, Tono-kun, did you forget our promise?
Senpai looks at me disappointedly. Promise. An important promise.
Hey, you said the three of us would hang out in town. But you collapsed the day before that and had to go to the hospital.
She looks like she really was looking forward to that little thing. So I didn't care about anything else. Didn't care about anything else. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Please don't forget this time. Tono-kun.
No, you can go ahead and forget Tono. And then Senpai and I can have fun by ourselves. Arihiko repeats what I heard sometime before.
That won't do. We may not have a chance to do this again, so this time it has to be the three of us.
She seems unusually angry. That's not true. We're still students, so we can always hang out.
Yes, certainly you and Tonokun will have lots of free time, but I'll be very busy starting in spring. The university I plan on attending is a little far, so it'll not be easy to come back here.
But I thought you're gonna. I guess you did. Yeah. That's right. Wait, senpai, you. Arihiko stops mid-sentence. I don't understand what she's talking about, though.
Tonokun, yes, after I graduate, I plan on going overseas to study. It's always been my dream to become a master at crafting cakes.
She totally wiped his memory of, like, everything. With such a smile, Senpai says something outrageous. Senpai, then you won't be staying here?
Yes, I'll stay here. My house is here, so I don't plan on going to live over there. I can't exactly leave my father alone either. But the person I'll be studying under is very strict, so I won't be able to come back here for at least 3 years.
What?
But it's always been my childhood dream. Listen, going to work as a living employee is a craftsman for the king.
What? What the? What kind of alternate timeline is this?
Normally, non-relatives are not allowed to work there, but he told me I had great talent, so I was able to go there.
Senpai happily speaks of another world I didn't even know existed. Oh, that's great, but she'll be gone for 3 years. Why?
Yes, thank you very much. 3 years is a long time, but you can wait that long, right, Tonokun?
Senpai gives a faint smile to hide her embarrassment.
Now don't be unfaithful because I'm gone, Tonokun. You have a tendency to get swept away easily, so really I want to take you with me.
Senpai sighs. Senpai? Okay, so she didn't wipe his memory. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Is his memory just missing because of what happened?
But that just can't be. Tonokun, you're still a student, and it would be impossible to convince Akiya-san in a year or two.
I mean, I don't really think we need Akiya's permission.
So this time I'll just trust you and leave for 3 years.
Senpai declares this fiercely. Arihiko takes us all in with his mouth hanging wide open.
So, this may be the last time the three of us get to play together. So this time, please let me make a good memory out of it.
She sounds truly happy she says this. Throb. It feels like the scar on my chest hurts.
Tonokun, what's wrong? Grabbing your chest like that, are you still hurt?
No, not really. My chest was never injured, so it's just your imagination. As I answer, it feels strange. It's like something is inconsistent. Bro, this epilogue is so confusing. What the fuck is happening? The first bell rings. Morning homeroom's about to start.
Then I'll come again at lunch break, okay?
Senpai disappears towards the school building. Before she can do that, I ask her a question. Senpai, your father, what kind of a person is he?
Eh? Tonokun, you know my father, don't you?
What the fuck is happening?
My family has a bakery nearby town and came to buy me from there before. Tonakun, my father said he was such a pleasant young man too.
She sounds truly happy as she says this. Now that she mentions it, I think it did happen. But that's wrong. Senpai, there's no way your father can be alive. What the fuck is happening? I am so confused.
Tonakun?
Oh. Senpai calls out to me. Everything suddenly turns colder.
You realized it, Tonakun?
She asks me somewhat sadly. Yeah, I did. I say that as tears fill my eyes. I wish I never realized it. Then, I could have continued to live happily in this world where no one gets hurt.
Amazing. Normally people never realize it. Usually they ignore all the inconvenient inconsistencies.
Yeah. Even if it was a little strange. If I was happy, I should have ignored it.
That's right. To be not able to lie about such things. You really are honest.
Senpai. The girl who looks like Senpai says this with incredible sadness. I really feel sorry, and regret tightens in my chest. But it really couldn't be helped. My school life from before. The Ciel senpai that seems like she's lived in this town. The Shiki who survived that wound without a single scar on his chest. These days, similar to the original days without a single moment of unhappiness. That was just too happy. And I knew this was a dream.
Jeez, you're always like this, Tonakun. Even though you overlook so many trivial things, you realize the one thing that you really wish you wouldn't. That's one of your good traits, I suppose. But still.
She looks at me regretfully.
You should have at least overlooked it this time.
Senpai disappears. And so does the world. It disappears in the same way. And everything disappears. The world returns to the way it should be. I died. No, if I was dead, I even wouldn't have seen such a dream. So I might be on the very verge of death then. Well, anyway, it's certain that this is to be quite close to death. Strangely, I'm not afraid. No matter if I'm already dead or about to disappear, or have already disappeared. Right now, that person is more important to me than myself. Senpai? That person who was smiling before me earlier. Ciel, who has so happily told me this fairy tale. Without pain or suffering. Completely ordinary life. A story as she wanted. No sadness at all. Just a very commonplace life, a radiant world. To me, Arahiko, it was a completely boring repetition of days without any value. That boring thing was... To her, it was an unfulfillable dream. Thinking aloud, I feel sad. I selfishly ended my life. I didn't think deeply about what would happen afterwards. If this is what her dream was, then no matter how terrible I become or how pitiful I become, maybe I should have stayed beside her, being helped by her and protecting her. That is the wish of a person called Ciel. It's not the wish of you yourself as Shiki, so you don't need to worry about it, right? Eh? Shiki has acted on what he thought was the best choice. You don't need to burn yourself with what Ciel wants. If you do that, you'll be burned by someone else's dream like earlier. Although there's no one else than me here anymore, I can hear someone else's voice. Yeah. You woke yourself from the dream, so there's nothing else here besides Shiki. I see you can use your brain a little, Shiki. Then you are... No. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. Roa was killed by you already. In the first place, if Roa still existed, then there'd be no way you could exist. Even though you're already dead. I don't quite get it. Then, what am I right now? Let's see. Maybe you're on the verge of losing yourself? The time you stabbed yourself and the time you died. I think this is that brief moment in between the two. Something snaps. I see a projection of the familiar hospital room. A thing called the dream cannot be something completely unknown. Any story is only an extension of what that person knows. So the dream you saw has some truth about reality. Such as... like becoming a vegetable without gaining consciousness? Yeah, that at least is true. After you stabbed yourself, you were still left without waking up. This instant is really just a small gap of time between the two. When you wake up from this dream, you will simply be comatose, not even able to dream. Then what will happen to Senpai? I don't know. But shouldn't you think about yourself more than other people? It won't be bad, so just close your eyes again. This time, try not to wake up. If you do that, then you can watch the happy dream again. I don't understand. Who are you? Hey, that doesn't really matter. If you wake up, you won't even be able to dream. You just become a pile of organs, you know? So it's just better to sink back into that dream. You really did well. It's too bad for that person, Ciel. But you and I also had horrible luck. So, I think we could at least see a happy dream, you know? So who are you? You just said that earlier yourself. Since you woke up from that dream, there's nothing else here besides Shiki. So I must... probably look like this. Okay. So this is pre... So okay, so I guess who's talking is pre... mother being murdered, being taken in by... the main... Tono family, I guess? Killed? Hey, excuse yourself. I'm a year older than you, you know? Or no, it's... other Shiki. Wait, what? Tono Shiki is only 8 years old, right? With that in mind, I've existed for almost 9 years. Then you are... That's it. I was cast away until now. Since you... Okay. Okay, I see. It's... Okay, it's other Shiki. Huh. One minute. Okay, sorry. Had to talk to someone really quick. Alright. That's it. I was cast away until now, since you fell into the same place called out to you. But it's not like we're actually separate people. We have the same existence after all. Even if you forgot, you are the Shiki that's the extension of me. Okay, so again, no, it's pre... Okay. But in my case, I'm your foundation, but not your past, so I'm just your trash. So I'm just trash. Well, it's difficult to talk about it, so let's just leave it aside. I don't understand. Then what does that trash want to make me do? That's what I've been saying. I'm warning you not to wake up.
Tonoshiki's reality is nothing more than spending the rest of your life in a coma. If you awake to that, you won't even be able to dream. Even though you could manage your body, your brain would not function. In other words, death. Not death to your existence, but the death of your will. In that situation, you wouldn't need to die, right? Even if you woke up, you can't live in reality. I'd be much happier if you just watched a dream about reality here. What is that? Even if I just slept, the rest of my life dreaming selfishly isn't fun at all. That's true. You can either wake up to reality and face the death of your will, or you can stay here and dream. No matter which, there really isn't much of a difference. If you wake up to reality and die, you wouldn't trouble yourself like this. If you call that happiness, it probably is many times happier. But I want you to dream. We have the same name, but the dreams we can see are different. My dreams are usually about that day, or the days I had until I was 9 years old. That may be happy, but there's no future for Shiki there. So just getting older, having a person you like, living busily every day. Wait, I don't know. My reality, my knowledge, the future I can imagine from that is so small and hopeless that I can't even imagine those things. But your dreams were different. What's normal scenery for you looks brilliant to me, even if they're just dreams. Okay, so it's not pre-accident when his mother died, it's just getting mauled by other Shiki Roa, and I guess our memories were muddled at that time. So yeah, makes sense. With my limited years, I can't even think of your dreams by myself. You can't stand your selfish dream, that can help a little. I can let you remember the other things you forgot that happened in the past. If we work together to fool each other, we can see a somewhat happy dream. Seems you don't like that. Guess once you realize the truth, you have to wake up. But your reality is already over. Certainly dreams can't compare to reality. But still, if you try, I think you can at least become a bit happy, right? No. Wouldn't we be the only ones becoming happy there, Shiki? You're stupid. It's simple to be happy by yourself. You start to think about others, it gets much more difficult. As a result, even what's good or bad becomes too difficult to figure out. In reality, you and I never did anything wrong. But this is how we ended up, right? See, that's the person you are, Shiki. You've only had things stolen from you, so you shouldn't worry about making others happy. That may be true. But still, I made a promise not to leave her alone. If everything before, if everything right now, if all of it's a dream, I have to wake up. Even if there might be nothing for you if you wake up. Because she's waiting. I have to go back. Even if it means my death. I promised I'll be there where she's waiting. I see. And this is goodbye. I couldn't leave you alone, so I lent you a hand. But, like I thought, you don't need me now. All the same, it really was fun. I was able to see a good dream that maybe my future could be like that too. It could be like that. What's this? Shaking my hand all of a sudden. That's just weird. I even felt weird. But it can't be helped, because I can't give you it unless we do this. Even though we're the same, if we're part of this much, we need an image to merge. Well, I guess it's useless for me to tell you, because you've even forgot about that. Hey, you're disappearing. You're starting to form shape. Well, it's about time for our goodbyes. I'll forget about you, so please forget about me. Now, it's meaningless to go back to the Shiki before becoming Tonoshiki. Oh yeah, about her. I like her too. So I agree on the fact that she's more important than you. Thanks, I guess? But you know, if that's the case, never do something stupid again to make her cry, okay?
He disappears. No, maybe died would be closer in meaning. Feel a strange pain. Missing something I won't be able to get back. I feel sad about something, even though I tried to remember. I didn't quite grasp that it was nostalgia. My consciousness returns. I wake up from a moment's dream. If that dream disappears and I disappear, the only thing waiting for me is death. Or not. Maybe. Aimlessly, the morning light shines. My mind is hazy. Still can't think of anything. My body's collapsed. My head is on something soft. Thigh pillow. That's strange. I should have woken up from that dream already. I open my eyes. I see her crying face. I love it. I love it. Again, I know most people will probably disagree with me, but Ciel over Arcueid. I just reach out my hand and touch her cheek. Her tears course down my fingers. Without a doubt, these warm tears are real. She doesn't say anything. Now the light's not obstructing it. Neither do I. I don't feel that words are necessary. Just feel her warmth against me. Thump. In the night sky, the moon still hangs from the time Arcueid disappeared, and my chest is covered in blood. But that gaping wound is closed. Did she heal me, or did that wound never exist in the first place? Probably healed. Well, if I'm alive. That's just a trivial matter to be able to exist here right now.
Tono-kun, can you understand me?
Her shaking voice. Surprised. Senpai, you're really crying.
Yes. I've never felt like this ever before.
Isn't that a bit much, Senpai? I ramble with my hazy head. Feel spaced out. There's no headache. There's no pain. I don't know what happened to Roa or what happened to me. All I know is Ciel is here with me in the morning light. What happiness. What I want is all right here before me.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. I can keep my promise. I say that after a long sigh.
What are you saying? Are we supposed to go with Inui-kun and hang out today after school?
Wait, who's who? Oh wait, no, yeah, right.
So we don't have time to just sit here all day, do we?
She speaks and gives a mischievous smile like before. I see. I'm a Ciel guy. I don't know. What can I say? I don't know. It's I don't know. She, in a weird way, I feel like she's more similar to Saber in a sense. Like, Saber had a duty thrust upon her by being king, whereas Ciel was forced to live. And I don't know, I don't know how to put why I feel like I correlate those two. I don't know. See? I should get up. Ow! As soon as I try to get up, my chest stabs with pain.
Oh, don't move yet. It was a big wound, so you should stay like this for at least another hour.
Ciel, You really contradicted yourself. You know that, right?
Oh, yes, it seems so. I seem to have lost my mind since you woke up.
She gives a deep blush. Ah, man. I'll be bored if I have to stay like this for another hour. All I can move is my arms. And she should get tired from having my head in her lap for an hour.
Sorry. Doesn't this
tire you out? You can let me sleep on the ground.
Jeez, what are you saying? I'm doing this out of my own will, so please indulge my selfishness.
Her cheeks turning even redder. She continues to look at me. And if I stayed like this... Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Who? Ah. I remember. Ah.
And if I stay like this, they might do it.
Ah, I remember. Come to think of it, I think we made a promise like that before. Yeah. I want to do so too. Saying that, I reach out to her face with my only free arm. She quietly lowers her face. Our lips meet deeply. After what feels like an hour, we separate. I'm speechless. Just at last, for real. I feel like I've woken from a long sleep. First, good morning, Ciel.
Yes. Good morning, Tona-kun.
Since her smiling face and her tears are more glorious than anything on this earth, I relax and close my eyes.
Eh? Tona-kun? Tona-kun?
Sorry, senpai. I want to sleep a little longer. I really felt relaxed and all my tiredness returned. If I can, I want to sleep in senpai's arms, but I don't think that's possible. You can just put me somewhere, so when classes start, wake me up. She sounds a little disappointed. But really, I'm sleepy right now. Don't go into a coma, please.
I understand. Then I'll carry you to my room, but is it okay?
Isn't that bad? We'll miss school if we do that. Okay, first of all, there's a giant fucking hole in this wall of the school from Arcueid barreling into it. I assume, anyway. Second, you nearly died. I think skipping a day of school is fine.
It's okay. Let's skip for today. Besides, there are a lot of things I want to ask you about, Tona-kun.
And then, feel myself being lifted. Hey, senpai, the clinic is fine. We don't have to go to your room.
Denied. Tona-kun, you have to tell me what you did with Arcueid when I wasn't there. Ciel smiles as she holds me. There's enough intensity to almost banish all traces of sleepiness away. Then let's go. The sun is just rising, so if we hurry, no one will see us.
Senpai, that's why the clinic is so much better. Ah! With a light stomp, Ciel takes a huge leap. I feel weightless, like I'm floating in space. Wait, but if we killed Roa when he stabbed himself, Ciel shouldn't have her power anymore. Unless the only thing that... Unless she still has the power, it's just she can die. I guess. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, yeah, no, because, yeah, it was only the fact that it would be a contradiction if she died, being Roa, but Roa still... Okay, yeah. At this rate, we really will be at Ciel's apartment soon, but... Phew. I feel like I really have fallen in love with a surprising person. But I'm more than prepared. Even though I've settled the problem with Roa, Senpai has her own problems as well. I don't think we can return to a peaceful life. Probably. But even still, I've decided to be with this person already. No matter what happens in the future, we'll get through it together.
That's right, Shiki.
Oh, that's right, Shiki. I whispered to the person in my dream. Well then, first things first, I have to start seriously thinking about what I should tell her about Arcueid. Just tell her the truth, man. Nothing really happened. And an abrupt ending. Well. Well, Arcueid's true end is definitely at the bottom for me in terms of the endings. Whether or not I like Arcueid's good end or Ciel's true end more, I don't know. It's tough. I feel like I need to rewatch Arcueid's end. Arcueid's good end. Cause either way, they both feel very underwhelming to me, for the main reason being the fact that you don't find out what, like, actually. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Arcueid's good end. She comes back, and then they get to stay together. But where do they go to Arcueid's castle, or do they stay in the town in Japan, and move into the mansion together? And Arcueid's just like, wait, what? And the same thing here. Like what happens with them? Like, it's unfulfilling in a sense. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But anyway. Yeah. So I really was gonna do both endings today and play more Fate Extra, but it took over 3 hours to just do this. So I'm gonna have to end there, and the next time do Ciel's good end, and yeah. But here's the thing, I thought Ciel's, other than the fact that we'll never see Arcueid again, which, if it's fair, it's Ciel's route, I thought this was a good end already. So why is good end called good end? Is it somehow better than true end? Like, what? I don't know, I guess I'll have to wait and see for tomorrow, because I'm actually curious. But anyway, yeah, I feel like a lot could have been solved if, Arcueid would just talk to us before, well, Shiki also got just stabbed, but sliced her neck open, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna end, but then I forget that there's Ciel Sensei's lessons.
Tono-kun, you've reached Ciel's true ending. Well done. Each heroine, with an exception, has 2 different kinds of endings. True ending, good ending. Please go back a little and read into the story. A different adventure to await you. Let's make it somewhere Tsukihime. Okay.
Alright, that's it. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. It was very interesting. Again, this is a very, like, you've seen many times I've gotten back and forth during these sessions. This is a very, very rough visual novel, but it has a lot of shiny moments. That's why I'm really excited for whenever, whether be it fan translation comes out or an official localization. I really want to play the remake and see what a rewritten like current day Nasu did with the story, because I'm very intrigued. But anyway, we still have Akiha Hisui Kwaku to do, which and Ciel's good end as well. So we still have a lot of Tsukihime to get through. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the Ciel good end. Later.